Alright, I'm back. And I think the next thing we have to do is to basically tell Adelaide and her people about the bad news. You should have an easier time convincing. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go talk to Adelaide and yeah, tell her to get the fuck back. Go the fuck back. Alright, it's time to leave. Oh god. This looks bad.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Follow you around? What does that fucking mean?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh, it's my fault, by the way.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep...
This is
right,
fucking
just like
weird.
you ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Should go. Alright, so I don't know if this quest is gonna keep on going once I fucking talk to Adelaide. Cause this place is done for. Hey, hi. You look mad.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oh fuck.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Yee.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Cause it made fucking sense. Like, I don't give a fuck about Reed, and it isn't personal. Like, I need the power regulator. It just makes sense. But she kind of does deserve an explanation. I'll give her that. So, yeah, this isn't personal.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go
I
back
don't gotta
to
do
Edgewater.
shit. This is your people.
This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Honestly, what the fuck? I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
Reed isn't just gonna leave his post. I need something to help convincing him. I kind of want to. Yeah, what happened to you?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Oh.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Alright, that'll do it. Yeah, okay. That's a good enough reason as any. Reed isn't just gonna leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them
What
up in
the
my
fuck?
fertilizer for years.
You're insane.
Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is
What?
rich with nutrients.
What happens around the corpses? Answer me that one.
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
She's fucking insane. I What? I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so before I do anything else, let me head back to Edgewater. And I'm going to talk to Reed and have him step down. And then come back to Deserters and let everybody know, hey, y'all have to go back. But y'all don't have to deal with Reed anymore. So we're going to try and do that and see how that goes. I'm just not feeling the whole, like, yeah, so the secret to my fucking success is that I use corpses. Like, that's some dark shit. That's a fucking twist. Like, are you gonna use the cemetery? Like, what the fuck? You're fired, Peter Parker. You're fired.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our
God, I
town
forgot how
like a
ugly he
cool
was.
Stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their post?
When do you fucking leave? How about that?
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice.
That sucks.
I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
A change of leadership might be what this town needs, Reed.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
I don't know about that one. The son doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're gonna get sick. Like, dead ass.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
I don't appreciate your
Spacer's
tone.
Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible.
Oh, it's possible. You just
The soil's gone sour.
it's
Company
not
said
the
as
way
much.
you're thinking.
Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's find a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Oh god. Look, Reed, all I know is it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people
God damn
and
it.
cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Alright, cool. Alright, I guess we're heading back to Adelaide.
Where are we headed?
Yep, back to Adelaide. Alright, I'm back. You're the new leader now.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yikes. I talked Reed into leaving, come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
I guess.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
The board. Huh. Edgewater is better off with you running the place, honestly.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. All right. It's the power regulator. It is. Okay. So the ending wasn't what I was expecting. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting.
Great work.
Take all that. Stealing. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to fucking to have Adelaide come back and become the new leader, but I wasn't also wasn't expecting that Adelaide was fucking using corpses to make, you know, her garden. But I guess this is a better solution to what was going on, I guess. Hopefully, if I did everything right. I think I did. But as of right now, I am going to go and turn in the quest that I have and see what else we have to do. I know I have to get those books for Thomas, and I might do that, but
One of
yeah.
us want to go see what happened?
I'm gonna go ahead and turn those quests in. Alright, so I decided to leave and get his books real quick. So now I'm back here turning that in.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership.
There you go.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
Both of them.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Alright, brother.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay, cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna head back over to Edgewater because I had to turn in these 3 quests I've been holding on for a while. So the first one I'm gonna be doing is Die Robot. From the dude that gets a hard on from killing robots. Okay. I'm back.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
I guess.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Alright. Take care. So I got a shot stick and more money. Cool. And then the next one I'm going to be doing is the Long Tomorrow. I'm going to turn that... Yeah, I'm going to turn that medicine into that... to the lady. It seems like it would benefit more if I gave it to her versus him. The Abernathy, I think that's his name. Alright, I got your medicine.
I've got some time.
I got that medicine you were off after.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Aha. I'm curious, where are you going to get that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Alright, what do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
HR. Alright, and last one is the Vicar. Gotta give his book that I found. Alright, I'm back.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yep. I got your bug.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait,
Different language.
what the fuck is this?
I knew it!
French? I can't fucking read French.
Oh, why is he mad?
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is.
What the fuck?
French.
Why is he so mad?
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Ah. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Sure. Whatever. Cool. Alright. I got a new member. Dope. New companion. But I think I'm done here now. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so the next step is to go back to my ship, put the power regulator in, and go to fucking space. So, let's knock that out. Alright, I'm back. So, what do you need from me, Ada?
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
I appreciate that.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
The room in the back. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Sure.
Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, cool. I'll be back. Alright, time to turn this bad boy in and go to space. Wah. Alright then.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sure. Let's get out of here. Oh boy. That engine was looking rough, but we got it.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay, the doctor. Yeah.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
What? Drippage? I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Uh-huh.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Alright, let me take a look around since everything got unlocked. A robot? There's no response. Huh. Okay, so I looked around and around the ship. I talked to Parvati and the Vicar, and I found a robot up there, so I'm going to talk to Ada
Welcome
about that.
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah,
The
that one.
unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I think we already did that.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm back in. And so I got a couple quests from this ship. I got one for Sam, one for the Vicar, and I got 2 weapon quests I can do. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to. All right. Oh shit.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Okay, let's go find Phineas and that weapon.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Uh-huh.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
What the fuck?
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation.
Stretching.
I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okay. For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
I want to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there a reason why you're hiding behind a bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
You met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Uh-huh.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
You're fine.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
Am I? You're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Something else I want to talk to you about.
What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk.
Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Right. Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. You begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Yeah, so I think I already looked around as much as I can and got everything. But I'm gonna end it right here. I feel like this episode's gonna be shorter than usual because all I did was just turn in quests and it's just dialogue. Like nothing happened. But yeah, so I got my ship running. I'm in space, and the next stop will be over to the next ship. But yeah. This is Whack Joey, and I hope you have a good day.